Hello everybody, welcome back to week 7 of the WPF Delta. Today we are playing against Scribbles. Big threat on his team would be the Mega Tyranitar, which it looks like he did bring alongside LYCANROC for Sand Rush. Full transparency, my game crashed on the first very attempt. We didn't get into the battle, or at least I didn't. My initial lead was going to be Charizard Heracross, and he saw Charizard Dedenne, I believe, and we're gonna just restart, so no forced rings or anything like that. I kind of want to still commit to Charizard Heracross because the big thing is that Heracross has upper hand for LYCANROC. That's the big reason I want to bring it. I still like Excadrill in the back as a way of getting through Tyranitar if they bring Sand Force Tyranitar, and they can get rid of Heracross relatively easily, and that puts Venusaur in a decent position. I have Smackdown on Heracross for Corviknight, so I think I'm okay with this. It's still what I'm gonna do. So he's gonna get the exact same lead that I intended to do, exact same back two as well. So this is what we are going to try and bring. And good luck and have fun to Scribbles. Hopefully our first original crash didn't change anything. I don't know, I feel bad because I definitely didn't mean to do this. Okay, still an annoying bring. I think I want to click Protect turn 1. I don't want Heracross to take, or Charizard to take any damage. The other option is maybe I could pivot out into the back and do no, because I do want to hit that Heliolisk slot. I kind of want to click Brick Break into it and not Mega. So that's what we're gonna do. And no, I think we should still Mega Evolve. Click Heat Wave. And then I am going to click Upper Hand into the LYCANROC slot. I think that makes sense. I don't see any switches. Am I going to see Accelerock? Nope, I am not. Okay. I guess they're going to go for like Stone Edge or something. We'll switch it to the Heracross slot, do a little under half. And then I imagine this is probably Stone Edge from LYCANROC, so that's a little unfortunate. That makes sense. It's not possible, actually, in hindsight, for me to be... did they miss? They missed on Heracross. Okay. Well, that's still definitely a dead Charizard. That doesn't change anything. That's unfortunate. I think that's fine, though. I do just kind of want to go into the Excadrill slot, and I want to click Close Combat into the LYCANROC. Low kick makes sense either way. I think this is maybe going to click CC into Excadrill. For that reason, I'm gonna actually go into... Oh, fuck. I actually am butchering this so bad. I meant to back out into... into the... Fuck. I feel so stupid right now. Oh my gosh. I can't believe I did that. I meant to back out into Excadrill, swap into Venusaur. That's so unfortunate. I imagine this is Focus Sash on LYCANROC. Oh, they just went for Rock Slide again? Okay. I mean, that's fine. That's fine, yeah. We're gonna go for Rapid Spin plus Leaf Storm into the LYCANROC slot. How much does LYCANROC take to Earth Power? Because I don't want to click Leaf Storm if I don't have to. Venusaur's Earth Power will do like 62%. So I mean, yeah, not enough. We will just click Earth Power into... Oh no. Leaf Storm into the LYCANROC slot, and hopefully they don't click CC. That's my hope. Corviknight's totally fine. They did go for CC. Unfortunate, man. Yeah, I completely misplayed this. I played it horribly. I meant to switch I meant to switch Excadrill out into Venusaur, man. I didn't mean to do the latter. That's so stupid. Leaf Storm's probably gonna bring it down to Focus Sash, I bet. Yeah, Focus Sash. Okay. Big crit, I guess. I think I still have a chance. Actually, no, probably not. I just don't have any way of dealing damage to this Corviknight anymore. I can Smackdown it, I suppose, and I'm not super threatened by it, like, initially. I will just click Low Kick into Lycanroc, and I'm going to click Sleep Powder into Corviknight. That's fine by me. Hopefully I can... Yeah, that's whatever. Low Kick comes out into nothing. Sleep Powder does hit on the Corviknight, so I don't have to risk a Brave Bird. They will have at least that one turn of sleep. They could wake up this next turn, which would be quite unfortunate. I'm always slower than this Lycanroc, so it will always land a hit on somebody. So I'm going to go for Smackdown into Corviknight and Earth Power into Lycanroc, just trying to get some damage off. I imagine they switched to preserve... that's unfortunate. That makes sense. That's actually really smart. We're still going to get our Smackdown off on Corviknight, so it's weak to Earth Power now. We do at least get a kill with Lycanroc. Wow, Heliolisk Lycanroc. Okay. So, I mean, obviously Charizard is no longer really a great bring. I don't have a Pokemon faster than Lycanroc as well. That's another thing that I really do have to think about. Heracross is a fine bring up front. And then maybe I could do, like, the Dene in the back. The Dene is probably threatened to just outright damaged, though. So... that went down. I imagine they're going to click Protect here. I don't have a way of getting around that, do I? I could Coaching Brute Root, I guess, but that doesn't help me, really. We'll just go for Earth Power in case they, like, don't protect with Tyranitar. Maybe I get Low Kick damage. And then Corviknight, I should be fast enough to at least hit it with Earth Power and just see how much damage it roughly does. Lets me figure out if it's Spadef or not. Obviously going to be max HP. It went from like 85% to like 67%. So I did around 18. That's not a lot of damage. Yeah, and that's gonna take the first game. So I was -2. I think this might be Spadef though, because that was around 18%. That would make sense if it was Spadef. Okay, so we first led Lycanroc plus Heliolisk. Obviously, that is always faster than my team. I could switch it up a little bit and go Hydreigon. And what else? Hydreigon. I'll see you guys in the first battle. Okay, back into battle number 2. I still do really like Charizard in this game. It just being around to put pressure on Corviknight when, like, I don't really have another Pokemon capable of doing that unless Heracross can get really lucky. I do think Heracross is still a good bring. The only Pokemon that really threatens it right away is going to be Primarina. And I can maybe bring Venusaur to just put that thing to sleep or guarantee damage on it. So we're going to do that instead. Excadrill feels super good with Sand Force up. I can't... Do you see a Pokemon that's really going to tank a hit from it super well? I don't. And then finally, I am still going to bring Charizard. It's going to be the same 4, but it's going to be in a different order. And that's purely so I can damage Corviknight still. I would bring Dedenne, but Dedenne doesn't have anything other than Super Fang to really damage it, and it has entrainment for plus or whatever, but that's not really going to help me out in the long run. So this is still what we're going to do. I could maybe go Hydreigon over Venusaur, and then still do Excadrill Charizard, and that way I at least have a Levitating Mon. So actually, I think this is what we're going to do instead. This way I also have Choice Scarf, so I can maybe damage the Lycanroc before it's able to move. If I can get Dark Pulse off, then I'm guaranteed going to... I flinch, then Excadrill is going to be able to do whatever he wants. We're gonna see Lycanroc Primarina. So I actually had the lead correctly, unfortunately. We're gonna do this. This does not feel good anymore. I don't really have a way of switching in. I could maybe go Charizard here, but that doesn't feel great. I do just want to damage this Lycanroc. That is definitely appealing. So we're going to low kick into it. I think low kick from Heracross should still be plenty damage. Heracross hits quite hard. I don't believe Lycanroc is really that light. Low kick will do like 93%. So we could do low kick plus Snarl. I don't mind that. It dampens Primarina's power. So maybe it's not able to kill both of these Pokemon at least. Like if it were to go for Dazzling Gleam, it has to choose. And then we are going to get Rock Slide off. It's going to miss Hydreigon, which is unfortunate for him. Pretty bad for me if this flinches Heracross. That's unfortunate, man. That really sucks. Oh, they both live. Wow. Oh my gosh. That's incredible. I still flinch, which doesn't feel great. I can upper hand, maybe, in case he doesn't want to risk missing. I could also switch here into Excadrill. I don't mind that. It could go for CC, though, because they really don't have to respect anything here. Wow, that really sucks. Sure does. Oh my gosh. I guess we'll just still go for upper hand into the Lycanroc and Snarl again, I guess. Okay, yeah, that's totally fine. So we're gonna get Snarl off. I could have clicked Smackdown into this, but that's fine. Upper hand is gonna miss. They didn't have to click anything. Snarl is still gonna come out. That's gonna be enough damage to get through Lycanroc. If they miss another Rock Slide, then it is a dead Lycanroc. They do not miss, though. It sucks, dude. It really sucks. This is not good anymore. I don't really know why I thought upper hand was going to be such a good bring. On paper, it had the like recipe for winning, but they didn't have to bring Accelerock. It just wasn't needed. Lycanroc is too fast already. So I don't know what I was really thinking. I can go for Earthquake. I think they're going to be more inclined to try and take out Charizard. So we can go for... Rapid Spin is probably a little bit better, in case they have another fast Pokemon in the back. Like, that Pokemon that was just out here was Primarina. So, I mean, that's not faster. But if they have, like, Heliolisk still in the back, that can maybe go for Surf. So we'll go for... No, we go for Earthquake every day, right? What am I really debating? And we'll just go for Protect in case they switch out into, like, Tyranitar or something. Both of these Pokemon had Protect, so it was a 50-50 on his end on whether or not he's gonna... Yeah, okay, perfect. So, I mean, they're gonna miss on Charizard. As long as Excadrill doesn't get flinched, we're in a solid position. Because we're gonna be able to kill this Lycanroc, and then they don't really... Oh my gosh. It's so unfortunate, dude. And they have Body Press, so it doesn't even matter. Like, luckily we, I guess, missed there, but that means Rock Slide's probably able to kill. With the crit? Yeah, like, this is not good. This sucks. This is so stupid. Like, what do I do? I think I click Protect with Monty, maybe? Like, this was really, really unfortunate. I can click Earthquake. Hopefully miss both Heat Waves, I guess. And then... Or at least they miss Excadrill, and then I'm kind of fine. I'll just click Heat Wave. I can't click Protect. There's not an opportunity to win. If Excadrill goes down and I only have Charizard, that sucked, dude. That was really, really unfortunate. I can't help but feel like I got really unlucky. And they crit Monty as well. Like, how much did that do? I played horrible that first game, but that second game was, like, very unlucky, man. Lycanroc Rock Slide. There's no way it's doing 20 damage to Excadrill. It's quadruple resisted. It doesn't. It does at most 18. Like, I got super unlucky. That really sucked. I can't help but feel like I got super unlucky. I could have gone for the double Protect on Charizard. If Heracross didn't get flinched, I killed LYCANROC. I had a way of killing Primarina easily in the back with Excadrill. It just does too much damage. Like Excadrill Earthquake into Primarina, even in doubles. If they like don't have sand up, or if they have sand up, it does like 83%. Otherwise, it's still doing 65. Like that's a tremendous amount of damage. Like I don't know. I definitely got unlucky. I can't argue with that. And then I had Charizard in the back for extra damage. So I don't know. I feel really bad. There's nothing I can do to crawl back into playoff contention anymore. I just had 2 pretty unlucky games back to back. I believe right now my standings, I'm in like 14th place with -7 differential. This would put me to like -11. And there's not even a player in playoffs with negative differential, so it is absolutely impossible for me to come back from this. If I had 2 wins here, like if I won last game and then, or if I won this game, I would put me at 3-4. If I won the next game, I'd be at 4-4. There is a chance for me to come back if that was the case, but I just got too unlucky. There's just nothing I can really do about that. So I hope you guys still all enjoyed the season. I don't think my team was the greatest. I probably could have added in more doubles utility. Like I could have brought Fake Out. I could have brought maybe a little bit more like protection, wide range, or like wide guard would have really helped into this like LYCANROC matchup, for example. But if I did that, I mean, my team just wouldn't have been quite as interesting. I really wanted to run Dedenne. Heracross had a purpose on paper. To be kind of like a Trick Room Mom with Klefki to activate Guts with Thunder Wave, so that was kind of fun. And then I guess my other option would have been, I think Aurorus gets Wide Guard, and I could have done like Aurorus plus like maybe Beartic if that would have fit in my budget. So that could have been fun as well. Just add another weather mode, I guess, into it. That would be kind of funny. But either way, I mean, GG's to Scribbles. He still had a good team. I don't think it was easy for me to win this matchup at all. It just ended up happening because I got pretty unlucky in the first or in the second game. So it doesn't matter. GG's to Scribbles. I hope he has a great rest of the season. And I will see you all in week 8 for the one final battle. Have a good one. Bye-bye.